Nowadays, many girls starting from early teenagers are getting interested in the world of makeup. Usually, the first thing they would buy is foundation. However, a lot of girls are having problems in finding the right foundations for themselves. The main problems include finding the right skin tone, the right applicator, and also the quality of the foundation. Now, what if I told you I have the perfect foundation for you guys right here? I can convince you to buy this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Foundation in under 10 minutes. Hello everyone, my name is Aisyah Saniah binti Kaslan and today I will be doing a product review. In this video, I will be presenting about these 5 main points, which are the introduction of the brand, the product demonstration, the pros and cons of this product, and do I actually recommend this or not. Stay tuned to learn more. First of all, I will be introducing the origin of this product. The product I will be reviewing is Wet n Wild's Matte Foundation. If you're not familiar, Wet n Wild's cosmetics are made in China, but they were founded in 1979 and is headquartered in Los Angeles, California. Wet n Wild is considered many's first cosmetic buy because of its cheap price and easy application. Now it has become more known by collabing with big brands such as Sanrio and SpongeBob SquarePants. This product is called Photo Focus Matte Foundation because it is tested under many different lightings to produce the perfect shade. Next, I will be talking about the description of this product. This Photo Focus Matte Foundation comes in quite a big bottle compared to other normal foundations. Many would say this product could last a very long time because of its never-ending water consistency. The product is sold at your local drugstore such as Watson with a price of 42 ringgit. Now, it is quite pricey in Malaysia, but if you go to the US or overseas, this thing only costs like $6 to $7 only. Surprising, right? However, when you see cosmetic with such cheap prices, you would obviously feel a bit skeptical. But that is why I am here to help. Hello everyone, now moving on to the next part, I will be demonstrating on how I put this foundation on my face. But before that, I will need to clean my face first, so I will return back after I have fully washed my face.
Hello, I am back after washing my face. This is now voiceover. I am now ready for makeup. But first, always remember to prep your skin first before putting any makeup product. Never put it on directly to avoid any patchiness and irritations. The go-to product to prep your skin is usually sunscreen and moisturizer. For this video, I'll be only using my sunscreen, and the sunscreen is from the YOU product. It's one of my favorite brands. And the Orange Sunbrella sunscreen is suitable for people who wear makeup because it sticks to your face. Now, before using the foundation, I suggest to read what the bottle says because I didn't read it at first and I noticed it says to shake well before use. So I've been using it wrong the whole time, kind of. This is the mini spatula attached to the cap. Even though it's quite small, you can tell there's a lot of product on it. So it's enough for a whole spread on one side of the face. In fact, it feels like you're spreading jam on a bread. Now, taking a sponge and setting spray, I will spray a bit on the sponge to make sure it's wet. You can always use normal water as well, and I will tap on my face to spread the foundation equally. Make sure to get every dark area, especially around the nose part. And I'm using my finger to make sure it's set properly. And it's done. As you can see, there's a big difference between my foundation side and my normal face. I moved to better lighting so you can see better, and look at the difference. The foundation made my skin look brighter and it looks matte, as in it doesn't look oily, compared to my normal face which is shiny and oily and it looks unpleasant.
Now for the next part, I will be sharing the good qualities and the bad qualities of this product. Now this Photo Focus Matte Foundation has a lot of good qualities, such as the bottle comes with a spatula attached to the cap for easy application. Next, it easily turns matte in around after a few seconds of application, so not a lot of effort is needed. The bottle is huge, so it can even hold out for a year with moderate use. Other than that, it is very recommended for those with oily and acne-prone skin. Oily is like mine. Mine is very oily. As you can see, there's like these shines on my nose. That's because I have very oily skin, so that is why I really enjoy using this product particularly. And also there are many different skin tones from the darkest shade to the lightest shade. Because the bottle is quite big and made of glass, you have to be very careful in handling this foundation. But with every good product, there will always be disadvantages. And this foundation is also not very travel friendly, one would say. If you ever do bring this around, you should never put this foundation lying down like this. It should be standing up like this. This is to prevent from it spilling everywhere. Which goes on to my second point. Because the consistency is very watery, it becomes very prone to spilling. So you have to be very careful on using this. Next, if you don't know how to use it moderately, you might be wasting it. Other than that, the price in Malaysia is pretty quite pricey, so you have to really think carefully before deciding to buy it. Lastly, it might not be to people's taste because of the watery texture, because usually people would like those creamy foundations and powder foundations. Now moving on to the next part, I will be doing a comparison between this brand, which is the Photo Focus Matte Foundation, with another normal brand from Aurora. In this comparison, I'll be showing the difference between a normal foundation and a matte foundation.
So first of all, I will be comparing them in sizes. The Wet n Wild bottle is much more thicker than the Aurora brand. However, the Aurora brand is much more taller than the Wet n Wild bottle. However, you could see from the video that the Aurora brand is finishing quickly than the Photo Focus Matte Foundation. So now I'll be trying them both on. I changed locations because I had to reshoot it because of some malfunctions. So here's me prepping my skin first because that is always a priority. I hope nobody forgets that. Another change of background. This one has better lighting. So now I will be trying on the Aurora brand first. Here you can see me do the beauty guru thing. I don't know why I did it because it's not really focusing at all. So here you can see me squeeze a bit on my hand. I only am using a bit because I'm gonna do one on each side of the face. I only squeezed a bit for this foundation because if I use too much, it will get stickier. With a sponge and setting spray, I will now proceed to tap on my face. I do admit that with this foundation, you really need to put a little bit more effort because I didn't put a lot. Even after using my sponge, you can still see there are still dark spots on the side of my face. Now that I have completed using the normal brand, I will now proceed to the Photo Focus Matte Foundation. Obviously, I will shake first before using it. I only used a little bit and I placed it on my hand because I'll be using my fingers to spread it on my face because I think it's easier that way and it's how I use it every day. Like normal, I will now put it on my face and just with one swipe, it really spreads out really easily. It's like you're painting on your face. It feels like paint. So that's why using this foundation kind of feels fun. As I'm using the sponge to apply it, you can kind of see the foundation turning matte already. So it only takes a few seconds for you to apply this on your face. However, for this video, I will put a little bit more effort. And ta-da, it's done!
This one is much lighter. This one is a bit darker. This one is, you can still see the dark sides on my face. While on this side, it's like covered, you know? Like you can still see it, but it's less, but it's more covered than this side. You can see this side is more covered, this side. This side you can still see the marks and the dark spots, while on this side you can see that it's fully covered. And it's really matte looking, so it doesn't look oily, while this side looks pretty oily with the little shines. And since I have an oily face, it pretty shows out really easily. So all in all, I would give this product a rating star out of 4 out of 5 stars because no matter how much I like it, there are still things that needs improvement in terms of the ingredients and also the container size. However, I would still recommend it for people to use because it is very easy to use, and also it's very highly recommended for people with oily and acne prone skin because it really suits their faces and it can hold out for a very long time. Finally, what I want to conclude from this video is that this product is very good for first timers in makeup. From this, you guys have learned a lot about the product in terms of the introduction, the product demonstration, the pros and cons, and also my thoughts on the product. Trust me, you guys should definitely try this once, especially those with oily skins. I will leave a link below for you guys to check out and also a Shopee link for my fellow Malaysians, or better, you could go to your nearest drugstore and get a swatch yourself. And hopefully you guys are slightly convinced to buy it, but it's totally fine if you don't. That is all from me. Thank you for watching.